You can go ahead and find a comfortable seat. We'll take any prop, if it's a blanket or block or pillow under your hips. Bring the palms to the lap and take the index fingers to the thumbs. We'll close the eyes and bring your mind's attention to your breath. You can just soften the crown. Allow that softness into the neck and shoulders. Allow any gripping in the mind to be released so that you may enter into the present moment. Continue to soothe your energy, relax into your body. And then inhale, sweep the palms out to the sides, up to the ceiling. And then exhale, reach out through the fingertips and down. Deep breath in, palms sweep out to the sides and up to the ceiling. Exhale to reach out and down. And deep breath in, palms sweep out and up. We'll join the palms together at the top. Exhale the hands to the heart center. We'll bow the head here. So set your intention for today's practice. It's one of peace or presence, release or letting go, maybe strength, being grounded. Once your intention is set, we'll release the palms to the lap, find an upright seat. We'll exhale, take the chin to the chest. Let go anything behind the neck. Breathe in into that space. Again, soften the shoulders, soften and sink into the sitting bones. Then inhale, bring the head back to neutral. Exhale, the right ear to the right shoulder. And soften the neck, soften the shoulders. Let any tension just drip down and out of the neck, out of the body. Then inhale, bring the head back to neutral. Exhale, the left ear to the left shoulder. You'll inhale, bring the head back to neutral. We'll then turn our heads to the right side. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, look right. Inhale, grow tall, turn back to the center. Exhale, look left. Continue to release any tightness that might be present. Inhale, bring the head to the center. Exhale, walk the hands forward into a forward fold. We'll then relax the head, neck, and chest. We'll inhale, reach up through the head, neck, and chest, walk the hands back. We'll take the right hand over to the right side. Inhale, left fingertips reach up towards the ceiling. We'll lengthen long through the side. Let any tightness in the shoulder be released. And then exhale, release the hand down. Inhale, right fingertips sweep up. Warm up the side and the spine. Release any tightness in the shoulder. Exhale, release the hand down. From here, inhale, growing tall. Take the back of your left hand to your right thigh. Tighten the tummy. Lift the pelvic floor to help you twist a little deeper. Again, inhale, grow a little taller. Turn your head further back if available. Inhale, return to the center. Exhale, take the back of your right hand to the left thigh. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, maybe twisting a little more. Again, engage your pelvic, lift through the pelvic floor, engage your abdominals. And you'll inhale back to the center. Exhale, walk the hands forward, forward fold. And you'll inhale, rise through the head, neck, and chest. Pull up through the abdominals. Go ahead and go onto all fours. Do a few things there. We'll start by articulating our spine. We'll continue to warm up these spines. So palms under the shoulders, press down through the tops of the feet and shins. Inhale to lengthen long from the crown of the head, along the neck, down the spine to the tailbone. Press firmly. Inhale, grow tall or lengthen long. Exhale, hips go back to the heels, ribs to thighs, chest to knees, forearms and forehead to the mat. Take a moment to pause in your child's pose and just feel the concept or the idea of, releasing, letting go, grounding into your mat, letting go of any tension in the low back or along the spine. We want to allow more relaxation. We'll inhale, rise through the head, neck and chest, press firmly through the palms, pull the tummy up and in. Back to all fours. Exhale, hips go back to the heels, ribs to thighs, chest to knees, forearms and forehead to the mat. Inhale, rise through the head, neck and chest. Exhale, let's go back to the heels, ribs to thighs, chest to knees, forearms and forehead to the mat. Inhale, rising up. We'll do one more here. Exhale, hips go back and down. Feel the spine. Inhale, lengthen the head, neck, and chest. Next, we'll be going to puppy dog pose. We'll walk the hands more forward. Dip the chest down. You can rest your forehead on the mat. Take some deep breaths. We'll continue to press the chest towards the mat. You can also rest your chin on the mat if that feels better. And then we'll inhale, rise. We'll take the palms underneath the shoulders. Take the right arm, it's gonna be your left. Inhale, left arm out to the left side. Thread it underneath the right arm. We'll hold here in our thread the needle pose. And just still in the idea of releasing, letting go, softening. We'll take maybe 2 more breaths here. Just full deep exhales. Empty the tummy, empty the diaphragm on that exhale. We'll inhale, rise. Back to all fours. We'll inhale the right arm out to the right side. Thread it underneath the left arm. Again, we'll take at least 2 breaths, completely emptying out your diaphragm. So really deep exhales for these next 2 breaths. You'll press firmly into the mat, rise to an upright position or back to all fours. Okay, next we'll be curling the toes under, lifting the sit bones to the ceiling. Press the palms firmly into the mat, heels to the ground. Inhale, lengthen the spine. We'll pause here, again pressing firmly through the palms, firmly down through the heels. We'll then be pulling the right knee towards, let's say, the nose. So exhale, knee to nose. We'll extend it back. Exhale again, knee to nose, other side. And we'll pull back. Really flexing the spine with these and engaging your core. Exhale, knee to nose. We pull back. And again, other side. Exhale. Inhale, press back. Exhale, knee to nose. Now we press back. Exhale, knee to nose. And we'll press back. One more time. Exhale, knee to nose. And we press back. Last one. Exhale, knee to nose. And we'll press back. Good. Now exhale. Bring your right shin forward to the mat. We're going to still focus on just letting go a little longer. I'm going to give you a few options here before we come down. So one, if you want to keep the toes curled under and just stretch that bottom of the foot, even lifting the legs to get a little, so I know I'm wearing black, but maybe you can see that gap, knee is off the ground since the toes are curled under. So if you want to take that deeper stretch, you can. You don't have to though. You can be down and grounding through the whole leg. Your other options are to press through the top of your foot. Again, I know it's dark, but pressing so deep through the top of your foot that your knee lifts off the mat, okay? So again, you can press through the top of your foot, lifting the knee. You don't have to. You can also just relax the knee and leg on the mat, okay? For the final one, we'll walk the hands back. Inhale. Open the chest, pull the tummy in, ribs deep. A little bit of a back bend, maybe gazing to where the wall meets the ceiling. And we'll then walk the hands forward into your pigeon pose. Once in a pigeon, whether you're on your forearms or you're using a block, we'll take some deep breaths and relax into this posture. Once again, just thinking about releasing, letting go. It's autumn, or we're kind of hitting autumn, moving into the autumn season. So a good time to just purge and home in on that idea. And then inhale, rise through the head, neck and chest, walk the hands back. All right, let's curl the toes under. I'm gonna give you a few options here as well. So one option is to simply go back into down dog. Okay, hold here, stretch out those hamstrings. Your other options are to hold in a plank. Come into a plank here. We're gonna hold for a few seconds. So we'll be here breathing deeply. All you gotta do is breathe. If being on the wrist is uncomfortable, you can always go down to your forearms and hold your plank here. Just make sure your glutes come down with you. Okay, but not dropping them. Keep them tight, keep the tummy in. Ribs deep, pelvic floor lifted. All right, we're gonna hold a little bit longer. And then wherever you are, take one more breath here. Exhale, release your ribs to elbows. Go ahead and chaturanga here. Inhale, any back bend will do, whether it's a cobra, a sphinx, or your up dog. Whichever one you decide to take, we're gonna take a little moment here as well. Just really feeling the length of the front of the body, letting go of any tension that might be there. Good, and then exhale, finally we'll go back to our child's pose. And then inhale, rise through the head, neck, and chest. From here, we'll be coming to sit on our heels. Really, we want to sit between the heels, but if you need a prop, like a block or some blankets to go between there, we're going to hold here in hero's pose. So we take some deep breaths. We want to tighten the tummy, ribs deep. Feel that stretch in the ankles. Some of you might be feeling it elsewhere. But yeah, tighten the tummy. You might be sinking between the heels, which again is going to get a little deeper. Open the stretch the bottoms of the feet, stretch the ankles. Take a few deep breaths as we hold here. Take time to release any tension. If you feel like maybe you need more grounding, you can put your hands to your sides to just take off a little weight. Not only take off a little weight, but feel just a deeper sense of grounding through your palms. So if there's anything, anything you're gripping onto, you want to just release that into the earth, let it go. All right. Do another couple breaths here. And then when you're ready, we'll slowly come forward. Before we come up, we'll curl the toes under one more time. Send the weight back into those heels again, stretching the bottoms of the feet. All right, then we'll be just pressing back into our down dog. So when you're ready, curl the toes, or they're probably already curled. Lift the sit bones to the ceiling, press firmly through the palms. Hold it here. Let's do our knee to nose thing again. Another thing you can do is do knee to elbow. So see how we feel. You can vary it if you want. So exhale, knee to nose, or again, knee to elbow. Okay, release. And again, other side. Knee to nose or elbow. Here we go again. Exhale, knee to nose or elbow. And other side. Exhale, knee to nose or elbow. Last couple, knee to nose. Other side. Last one here, knee to nose. Last on the other side. Good. Now from here, bring that left shin forward to get prepared for a pigeon pose. We can keep the toes curled under, press so strong through the ball of the foot that the knee is off the ground, right? Not too high, just lifted so you can see that it's floating. So leg is off the ground. We open the front body, all the way down towards that foot or heel. So that's one option. Your second option is to uncurl the toes, plant or press through the top of the foot so much that the knee comes off the ground. And you can't see it, but it would be off the ground, not that high, just enough to feel that opening in the front of the body, front of the leg, probably ankle. Last one, we inhale, lift the head, neck, and chest, gaze up at the ceiling, or not quite at the ceiling, it's where the wall meets the ceiling. So we're not gazing directly up, but somewhere in front and up. The edge of the room is always a good neutral place. Once there, we'll relax and let go into our pigeon pose. So you're welcome to use blocks and props. Here on an inhale, rise through the head, neck, and chest. We'll walk the hands back. Curl the toes under one more time. We can take a down dog. Exhale, plank. Inhale to chaturanga, lengthen the spine. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise through the head, neck, and chest. And exhale, hips go back to the heels. Continue to release and let go in your child's pose. Release any tightness. We're going to allow more relaxation. Allow the things you'd prefer to feel. And then inhale, rise through the head, neck, and chest. All right. We're coming onto our shins, standing on the shins. So we'll take a blanket if you don't already have it. All right. So you have a blanket here. We'll be doing some side planks, just letting you know to be prepared for that. But we'll start with the, okay, left leg is gonna go out to the, no, I'm sorry, let's do our right side, yeah. Right leg's gonna go out to the right side. Here you're welcome to use a block or a prop. So we can hold here. Just letting that side body open up, letting that hip drop away from the ribs. When you're ready, inhale, right fingertips go up towards the ceiling. Here, we also want to press firmly down through the palm that's supporting us. So make sure that's strong. We're lifted. Good. Now here, you have the option to go into a side plank. So you want to come down either to your palm. You can even come down all the way to your forearm, okay? So either way is perfectly fine. And then when you're ready, we'll extend the legs out, extend the arm up. Again, whether you're low on your forearm or on, strong through the arm. We'll keep the shoulders stacked, the glutes active, this tummy's in. All right, to transition, we're gonna keep holding our plank here. So we'll exhale, transition to a full plank. So bring the palm down, both hands on the mat. So I'm gonna give you my back, but we'll be transitioning to the other side. So if you wanna be on your forearm, you're welcome to. Press strong through that standing arm, extend the left arm up. Hold it here, tight tummies, tight glutes. Keep the length. Exhale, release the hand down. All right, from here, hold your plank. Deep breaths. Very good. Here, take a down dog. Press firmly through the heels. Stretch those calf muscles. All right. And then here we'll come back. Bring your, your left shin forward. We're gonna end up right back into our side stretch, kneeling side stretch. From there, we'll bring the hands back to the center. Inhale. Exhale, reach long through the fingertips. Windmill the arms here. Another side lateral stretch. Pulling again the ribs away from the hips. Throw them in. I'll return to an upright position, arms to a T. Here, I'm gonna have you turn your toes slightly or more completely out, somewhere between the 90 to 45-degree angle. I'll be lunging here. Okay, so we want to get maybe a little lower to send those hips back and just open up the hips a little bit more. Up the hip sockets, the inner thighs. Breathe deeply. Then we're going to lengthen the leg. Maybe walk the hands over. Toes may turn forward, hips may go back. We can rotate the toes up if that feels comfortable to you. And get into that inner thigh stretch. However, if you feel like coming back down, more of a one-legged child's pose or modified child's pose, you can be low, or maybe you want to stay upright and just feel that inner thigh as we rotate the foot up. Reach out with the heel. All right, we'll go ahead and bring the toes down, shins together. I'm gonna have you take your feet a little wider. We're going into Malasana, so we curl the toes under, send the hips back, press the triceps into the inner thighs, and release the low back. And we'll take the right knee slightly in, slightly down, and press it back to the center. Left knee slightly in, slightly down, press it back to the center. Right knee, back to the center, left knee, back to the center. We'll lengthen the spine. Cool. All right, from here, let's return to our shins. Here, we'll take the left leg out to the left side. We can use a block for support, palm underneath the shoulder, ideally. We'll press that arm away, keeping the shoulder in its socket. Left arm goes up overhead, long spine. Very good. We're gonna hold here. You're welcome to actually stay here. This is like a modified plank or a single-legged plank. But you can step into, we're gonna do the side plank again. So you can extend out. I'll give you a progression here if you wanted to take it a little further. So you can reach under and up. We'll do that maybe 3 or 4 times. Exhale and up. I'm gonna stick to 3. If you wanna do 4, you're welcome to. Good. And then we're gonna meet on all fours, or not all fours, but the, like this palm comes down in our full plank. Okay, so palms under the shoulders. We're gonna do the same, reach under on the other side. So set up for your plank. Remember, you can be on your shin if you need to be. We turn open, you can stack or stagger the feet, strong arm under the shoulder. Reach up with those right fingertips. Exhale, reach under. Inhale, come up. Exhale, tighten the tummy deeper. Inhale, lift up. We'll do one more. Exhale and lift up. And we'll release back down to a full plank. Press back into your down dog here. Stretch it out. Then we'll bring that right shin down. Turning open to our lateral stretch. You're welcome to use a block again or any prop. So any other tightness that wants to make its way out, go ahead and let it release here. Give yourself length, create space. Very good. We'll release the hands down. Awesome. Here we'll turn the toes out somewhere between a 90 to 45 degree angle. Lunge into that leg, send the hips back a little bit so we can reach for the ground or reach for like a block or something if you need a little more height. Want to get into the IT, the hip socket, a little bit of the inner thigh. Deep, deep breaths. Just continue to release and use your hands in the ground to help you release what needs to be released. We'll then bring it back to, bring the hands back to the center, turn the toes forward, maybe walk the foot out. We'll send the hips back. You're welcome to be up high or even lower all the way down. However, you can also come over to flex the foot, rotate the toes up, and take a stretch that way if you'd like. Staying in a totally upright position. Continue to release any tightness, ground through your connections to the earth or to the mat. There you go. All right. Here we'll be coming back forward, bringing the shins together. One more malasana here. So squat. We'll sink deep into the mat. Again, remember you can always use your blanket or block for a little more height. But here we will be coming up out of this. So engage your glutes. We're going to go a little bit at a time. So make sure you're pressing through the feet. We activate the glutes so we get a little more height. Lift the heart center. We're going to keep coming up nice and strong, pushing down strongly, rising to an upright position. Use your glutes. Awesome. Okay. All right. Let's go through our warriors, or a couple warriors. We can clear the mat. We'll start at the back of the mat and take your, actually, I'm sorry, we're going to start with the front of our mat. I want you to practice your balance as we reach back into our lunge. Typically, we step forward. Today, we'll reach back a little more forward. So we'll be shifting our weight, say, to the left, to the right foot. So we're going to bring the left foot just off the ground. You can do hands on the hips or heart center, whatever helps you feel really balanced. Then we're going to be bending the front knee, so both knees are bent. Extending the left leg back, reaching as far low, going as low and as far back as you can, and then propping into your lunge here. If you kind of went too far and you feel like, well, really deep lunge, you can always step in, okay? So whatever feels good to you, we'll find a good lunge position, drop the heel, press firmly through the outer edges of the feet, toes, lift through the inner edges, lift through your pelvic floor, through the abdominals, and then inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling, warrior one. Your exhale, hands come out in front of you. Pull the right arm back, exhale, again. Inhale, reach the right arm up towards the ceiling, archer. Continue to feel the lunge, continue to extend the back leg, reach through the outer edge of that back leg, so your left leg, the left foot. Well, then release, exhale, both hands out in front. Inhale, arms go up overhead. I'm gonna turn around so I don't give you my back, so just give me a second. All right, so we're here, breathing. So inhale to rise. Lift the back heel, exhale, turning forward into our warrior two. We'll adjust the feet as needed. Okay, so right toes are turning forward, left toes are perpendicular to that, or pointing perpendicular. You release your left hand down, inhale, right fingertips to the ceiling. Okay, we'll keep the ribs connected, the pelvic floor lifted, the glutes engaged. You're gonna exhale, reach the arm around. See if you can bring like the shoulder to the thigh. If that's like too much, come down to your thigh as we usually would. But we're gonna come down to meet the shoulder. So if you can press into the mat, awesome. If you wanna take a bind, reaching behind your leg, so the back of your palm ends up behind your thigh. Other hand can go behind there, and we'll lift. So pull the chest forward from that. Once you take that bind, we can lift the chest. You will then exhale, release the hands back to the mat. Turn the toes out, heels in. We're gonna go side to side here. Now, if you have like a lot of energy you maybe need to expend, you can go kind of, at a relatively quick pace. However, maybe you want to feel this out. We can take our time, get pretty deep into it. Inhale, center. Exhale, get pretty deep into the other side. And sometimes we have like pent-up energy that maybe we just need to, move out, right? So you want to be more dynamic, you're welcome to more, like rep that out more. Otherwise, we'll just take our time breathing, moving with our breath. Exhaling deep, side to side. Good. Here we'll take a wide stance, take a forward fold, relax. Go ahead and let go. Here we'll take the palm. Let's see, your left palm beneath the face. Inhale, right fingertips to the ceiling. Open the chest a little bit more. Open the inner thighs a little more. Exhale, close the chest. Inhale, reach the opposite hand up towards the ceiling. And exhale, close the chest. Inhale, rise to a flat back, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, palms out to the sides, up to the ceiling. Exhale, release the hands down. Right here, we'll bring the feet together. Shake it out as needed. We'll be standing at the front of the mat again. Yes. Okay. We'll be shifting the weight to the left foot, right foot off the ground. We'll bend the knee, start reaching the foot back, then bend the left knee as the foot starts to reach back. We'll then begin straightening the right leg, plant it down where you feel comfortable. Left knee is in a deep lunge. Outer edge of the foot presses down, heel presses down. Hips are squared. And then inhale, fingertips to the ceiling. Hold it here again. Pelvic floor lifted, tummies in. Ground through your feet. Then exhale, take the hands out in front of you. Pull the left arm back. Exhale. Inhale, right fingertips reach up. Hold it here, deep breaths. Continue to ground into the earth. And then inhale, fingertips reach up towards the ceiling. All right, here we'll, on the next inhale, lift the back heel. Exhale, turning forward into warrior two. We'll adjust the feet as needed. Right toes are perpendicular, pointing perpendicular to the left toes, pointing out. We'll hold here, tummy's tight, glutes active, lunges deep. We've got two options. You can do your extended side angle pose. I didn't give that option earlier, but not in this order. But you can always take this one instead. But I want to encourage bringing the shoulder down towards that leg. This arm can just go behind us. So again, bringing that shoulder down towards the knee. From there, you can wrap, take the hand behind you. Maybe grab a bind, and you can pull up. Make sure your spine is long. Wherever you do decide to be. If maybe this side feels a little intense, I know for me it's a little tighter. So I'm just gonna stay low on the ground, keep the hand behind my back, and take this deep lunge anyway, but let any tightness make its way out. So you do have options, more open options instead of the bind. All right, once there, we'll place both hands out in front. Turn the toes forward, exhale, forward fold. Relax here, tend to let go of anything remaining. So anything along the spine, just let it drip down your arms, out of the body. Knowing you only have room for nourishment, you're only making room for presence and peace. We'll turn the heels in, toes turn out. We're gonna take a deeper squat. So really deep squat. Maybe we'll come up high, because I know being that low might be a little much. So we'll come up high into a deep squat. Cool. And we're gonna left, so left shoulder is gonna dip in, so we can turn to the right first. Inhale, center. Exhale, dip the right shoulder in, turn to the left, inhale, center. Exhale, right shoulder in. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Good. Exhale, dip down. Inhale, rise all the way up. Good. Sweep the palms to the ceiling, toes turn forward. Exhale, release your hands down. Interlace the fingertips behind you. Index fingers, interlace the fingertips behind you. Send the hips back, arms go up overhead. Inhale, rise to an upright position. Very good. All right, we'll bring the feet together. So one more grounding pose. We're gonna do tree pose, a little balance as well. So we'll shift the weight once again to the left foot, taking the right toes to the ground, bring the knee up. You have options. Remember, you can keep it down, take it by the ankle, slide it up to the calf, pull up to the inner thigh, or in front of the thigh. So you have about 4 options for this leg. We'll take the hands to the heart center. Make sure we feel grounded into the standing leg. Feel long through the spine. Then inhale, expanding our arms towards the skies. Feeling rooted, centered, and at ease. But strong, present, breathing deep. Now, depending where your foot is, we're going to bring the hands to the heart center. Exhale. Wherever your foot is, let's all meet with the foot here, crossed over our thigh, so we can get another hip opener, glute, glute and outer hip opener. We just want to let go of whatever tension we find to maybe appear in that area. Just root it into that standing leg. Use your breaths to press it down. Yeah. And we'll inhale to rise. Uncross the legs. Shake it out as needed. All right, other side. Shift the weight to the standing leg. Toes to the ground. Tummy's in. We'll turn the knee out. We can bring the foot up to the calf. Pull it up. Whoop. Pull it up to the inner thigh or over. And we'll take the hands to the heart center. Good. When you're ready, once you feel rooted, like you're pressing strong through that leg, we'll extend the arms. Continue to root down. When you're ready, hands come together. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Here we'll be sending we'll bring the foot to meet over the thigh. So wherever your foot is, we're gonna bring it over and take a seat. Breathe into the hip. Any tension, we wanna root or press it down into the ground. Breathe into that area. Send it down. Letting it go. Inhale, rise. Uncross the legs. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Good, long, easy breaths here as we begin to cool down. Here, and then in, actually let's come all the way down. Bend the knees, come all the way down to the mat. Take a seat. If you have props by you, maybe a blanket, pillow, or a block, maybe one of each. We're gonna start with just, say you have a block, because we're doing fish pose next, so it's gonna be a deep throat opener, chest opener. So you're welcome to use a block or pillow behind you, so it'll catch your head when you go back. Okay, so feel free to set that up for yourself. When you're ready, our legs will be out in front. Our elbow will come down to our forearms. Lift the chest up, and then we'll allow the head to fall back. Maybe your prop will catch your head. If you feel like you want to go lower than the prop is allowing you to, that's where you just move the prop out of the way or use a lower one. We'll breathe deep into the heart center and into the throat here. And continue to ground through the feet. So any tension that's being transmuted in these areas, we want to make sure we're grounded for the process. When you're ready, we'll slowly bring the chin back towards the chest. I'm going to give you one more option here. If you feel like you need extra restorative today, I would recommend taking your legs up on a wall, or a chair, or a sofa, or props. Okay, so you can always just bring some props over and take your legs up if you wanted. Stack whatever you need. So yeah, if you feel like you need the extra restorative, I recommend taking your legs up. If not, you might be fine just doing whatever, the next couple on the mat. But yeah, so just giving you the extra option for self-care, the extra step. All right, once we end up on our back, you've decided which position you want to be in. Oh yeah, and let's make sure we have some head support. So grab your blanket or something, place it behind your head and neck. All right, now you hopefully feel really supported. From here, we'll take the right knee into the chest. Continue to pull it in. Hopefully you're getting a little deeper with some of the work we did today. Then let me way into the chest. And we'll then release the foot down, turn the knee out to restorative tree pose again, but this time we're on our backs and it's a more restorative posture. So arms can go out to a T. We can close the eyes. Continue to release and relax. We'll slowly bring the knee back to the center. We'll extend the leg back out. Take the left foot onto our prop or wall even. Take the left knee out to the left side. The arms can remain at a T. Our breath remains deep. Continue to allow yourself to go inward. Beneath any mind chatter, beneath any discomfort, you want to go deeper into your breath, into your peace. And we'll slowly bring the knee back to the center. Extend the leg out. And then exhale both knees into the chest, hug it in. Inhale, extend both legs back out, whether it's on the wall, or on a chair, or on your props. We'll relax the palms by your sides and enter your final posture. And we'll take a long, deep breath in. Allow movement back into the fingers and toes. So we'll allow movement into the wrists and ankles, arms and legs, shoulders and hips. We'll take a full body stretch whenever you're ready. And then turn over to one side. Rest here for a few breaths. We will then press firmly into the mat, rise to an upright position, and find a comfortable seat. Take the palms to the lap, index fingers to the thumbs. Your mind's attention to your breath. You will then inhale, sweep the palms out to the sides, up to the ceiling. Turn the palms together at the top, exhale the hands to the heart center. Take time to acknowledge your inner being. Acknowledge this time you've taken to nourish your mind and body. Acknowledge what needs to be let go. That you can create room for your greater intentions. And Sarah, thank you for choosing to be here this morning and practicing yoga with me. Thank you.